So one of the things I find myself looking for when it comes to physical activity is just really high output. And I'm not saying I prefer it over every other kind of physical activity, just that I do occasionally like to go somewhere where I can put out at a really high level. That sounds dirty. Where I can redline my engine, you know? Stop saying you know. So this is one of my favorite places for something like that. Not this specifically, but sand in general. And here are some really fun dunes. Although these are a little warm on the Tootsies. Some really fun dunes that I'm going to run around on as a break from driving. Okay, it's time for me to do my favorite and maybe least favorite thing, which is like a sprint. But it feels amazing. I love how sprints make me feel. And a dune is just the coolest way to do sprints. Oh God, I'm scared. Okay, here we go. Alright, I just wanted to show some of these sprints on the dune. These dunes happen to be kind of the midway point between where I live and where my family and hometown are. And so it's a great spot to just pull over and get some exercise and a break from the car. And it's right next to a lighthouse, so you kind of get double fun. The sprints are just playing on the dunes in general is a really fun thing for me. It's such a different kind of environment that to me it inspires the movement. I don't have to force myself to do things, like even something uncomfortable like this, like sprints. It's just something that I want to do when I'm there, and that's such a nice change from kind of forcing myself to do things that I think are good for me. This is just 100% good, and there's no forcing it. It feels natural, and it feels fun, and it feels like the movement is really inspired. And so I just played around with it and did some sprints, and it wasn't a very long stop, but it was a lot of fun. And by the way, the music was weird. I don't know how I feel about music yet in the videos, but I did prepay for a year of stock music, so now I have to try it. I have to keep using it for a little while anyway. But it makes it feel too kind of commercial to have a really polished song in the middle of the video, especially when the video itself isn't polished. It just feels out of place. So I don't know how I'll continue using the music. But yeah, the dunes, just amazing. So cool. And these are actually the dunes that Frank Herbert was inspired by, so it relates to actual dune. That's fun. And I had to get a side shot just to show you how steep it was, because it doesn't come through in the other angles, but it's a steep run.